Work is in motion to update a decades-old standard on protections for people who work with lead in Minnesota. The rulemaking process follows a WCCO investigation and the law change that resulted from it. It started with our years-long investigation into water gremlin and the manufacturing plant ongoing pollution problems, from releasing a cancer-causing chemical to hazardous waste violations and lead migration. Senior investigative reporter Jennifer Merrily is here with what all this means. Interesting, Jen.
It sure is, Frank. Now, the plant in White Bear Township now has a new owner and a new name. But this law and soon an update in acceptable blood lead levels will mean a better future for workers across the state. The last lead standard was set more than 4 decades ago.
That'll address a couple things.
This is some of the advisory group looking at lead standards in general industry and construction. It's comprised of stakeholders from public health, unions, contractors, and companies using lead.
This group is providing input on things they would like to see in the rule, things they would not like to see in the rule.
State agencies that deal with worker safety and health are tasked with lowering the level where employees can continue to work after testing for a certain level of lead in their blood.
Reducing the level of lead in a person's blood is going to benefit them from a health standpoint, without question.
Some of what's being proposed, reducing the current blood lead level standard in half for when a worker is removed from the job, and strengthening the standard for when an employee can return to work.
Close the door, shut them down.
A law requiring the reduction followed a WCCO investigation. A whistleblower spoke up about concerning lead exposure for workers at the former water gremlin plant.
We don't do enough. Whatever it is, we're not doing enough.
DFL Senator Heather Gustafson carried the bill, which became law, saying the standard is outdated. WCCO also uncovered how workers at the former White Bear Township plant were unknowingly taking home lead, poisoning some kids. Other changes to standards should help with lead migration.
Implementing certain protections of the standard, protective clothing or respirators, hygiene requirements, training requirements at a lower level than they're currently required.
All right, the new rules will impact companies across the state in areas like construction, manufacturing, transportation, and remediation. So what's next? The Department of Labor and Industry will finalize the proposed rule. Then it will be posted for public comment. And you can find the draft proposal plus our investigative stories on the topic on WCCO.com.
Good. Great work, Jen. It's kind of stunning to think those rules haven't been updated for 40 years.
It is time.
Yeah, indeed. Thank you.